in the batter's box is Fletcher, and the first pitch of our ball game at 6:47 p.m. Pacific time, and it misses outside, ball one. 85 degrees under mostly sunny skies at first pitch, just some wisps of clouds off on the horizon, but a gorgeous night here in Sacramento as the 1-0 is in for a strike, and it's 1-1. It was an equally gorgeous day, not too oppressively hot. I think the high, depending on where you were, was between 90 and 93 degrees. And for this time of year, that is about as good as it gets. Here's the 1-1. And that is a strike on the outside corner. Backdoor pitch there from Tang. And now 1-2. The outfield left to right for the River Cats. Luis Gonzalez, Bryce Johnson, and Wade Meckler. The infield third to first around the horn. Armando Alvarez, Tyler Fitzgerald, Tyro Estrada, David Villar. Behind the plate, Joey Bart. And he receives a ball high from Kai-Wei Tang to level the count off at 2-2 strikes. Fletcher in from the left side, and a guy who's made his major league debut this season, has 28 games with the D-backs. He's performed very well in the big leagues, a 3.01 average up there. And a swing and a chop foul into the first base visitors dugout. Fletcher with Reno appearing in his 49th game, and in his first 48, he is also hitting 3.01. To talk about consistency. 7 homers, beg your pardon, 29 runs batted in. The pitch, and Fletcher swings and misses. 94 on the fastball from Kai-Wei Tang. Dominic Fletcher strikes out swinging. That is how our ball game begins here tonight in Sacramento. 1-0 yesterday. Still the league leader at 354, but not the active league leader, as that's in for a strike, and it's 0-1. You have Michael Stefanik of Salt Lake, who had just been up with the Angels. I think he still is, but Stefanik at 349. The 0-1 pitch is upcoming to Phillip Evans, and is going to miss. I beg your pardon, that got in for a strike. Beg your pardon, it's 0-2. That went just on the outside corner. Diego Castillo of Reno at 340, and then you have Evans, number 4 on that list, at 339. Kennedy, for what it's worth, is right behind him at 320. And a swing and a foul back, and stays 0-2 on Evans. That was at the top of the zone. That was in the zone from Tang, that last pitch. Outfield straight away. And the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And Evans. Two balls and 2 strikes to English, and a pitch. And that one, strike 3 called. That was on the outer third, and a 94-mile-an-hour fastball for Kai-Wei Tang, who has 3 strikeouts. So another strikeout, another contribution to Courage House, thanks to our friends at Alice Disposal, Sustainability Circle partners of the River Cats, donating $2 for every River Cats strikeout to Courage House, doing their part to help strike out sex trafficking. Once again, many thanks to our friends at Atlas Disposal. And Alcantara takes a strike on the outside. This is Alcantara's Aces debut. He had been with the Iowa Cubs pitch, and a swing and a miss, and now 0-2. In 64 games with the Cubs, he hit .270 in Iowa in the International League. 6 home runs, 32 runs batted in. And the 0-2. And it's way inside as Alcantara jackknifes out of the way. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Alcantara, a guy that did come up with the Diamondbacks. He was signed by the Diamondbacks out of the Dominican in 2012. There's the 1-2, and it's low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. He was traded by the D-backs to the Tigers as part of the J.D. Martinez deal on July 18th, 2017. Here's the pitch, and it is a strike swinging, a pitch that was biting to the inside, and Alcantara unable to hold up. So back-to-back Ks for Kai-Wei Tang, who has 4, and Tang has retired 5 of the first 6 that he's faced, and it brings up Blaze Alexander. Outfield straight away for the right-handed hitting Alexander. And the pitch, and it is off the outside, ball 1. Two outs, the base is clear, and Kai-Wei Tang hoping for his first clean inning. The 1-0. And Alexander takes a strike on the outside. Alexander batting .292 in 39 games played, 5 homers, 28 runs batted in. Pitch, a swing and a chopper up the third base line. It will bound foul. So 1 ball and 2 strikes to Alexander. Missed a chunk of time after being hit in the hand. Had a fractured thumb. He got hit by George Guzman. Of course, a few weeks back was released by the Giants, playing here with the River Cats. But Alexander got hit in the thumb, fractured his thumb. But he came back on the 13th of June. Had missed 53 games prior to that, though. It was the 1-2, and it's in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That was the same series where Armando Alvarez broke his hamate bone, a series in Reno. Two balls and 2 strikes to Alexander. The center fielder, Johnson, is a step towards right center in the 2-2. And Alexander takes way outside, and the count pushed full. Alexander, an exciting player. He's ranked as the number 11 prospect by MLB Pipeline coming into this season. The Athletic had him at number 17. And he joined Reno late last year for the Aces championship run, the PCL championship run, the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes here. 88 on that pitch from Kai-Wei Tang, a cutter sharply moving away. And Kai-Wei Tang, impressive Midtown spirits. Here's the pitch, and it is off the outside. Ball 1 to Pavin Smith, who grounded to second his only other time up. Tang in the midst of his second trip through the order. Tang was signed by the Twins in October of 2017, traded to the Giants in 2019. Here's the 1-0, and it's taken for a strike. 93 on the fastball. It was Kai-Wei Tang, Jalen Davis, and Prelander Barella to the Giants in exchange for Sam Dyson. That was at the deadline in 2019, 4 years ago yesterday. It's a swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Kai-Wei played for the Chinese Taipei national team in 2019 at the Asian Baseball Championship. 1-2. And strike 3 called, a backdoor pitch there at 84. And Pavin Smith is rung up. And for Tang, that is strikeout number Now the bases are loaded. So 2 errors in the inning. Still only 1-0 Reno. Pitch to Tristan English, and it's taken upstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike. English struck out looking his only other time. This will cost Tang more bullets, and Kai Wei is about to throw his 54th pitch of the outing. 55th, I beg your pardon. Here's the 1-1, and it is a strike, and now 1-2. Should any additional runs score this inning, they would be unearned for Tang. Of course, the Rivercats hoping that doesn't come to pass. 1 ball and 2 strikes to English. Second baseman Estrada toward the middle, and the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and down on strikes English, and 7 strikeouts. Now the bases are loaded. So 2 errors in the inning. Still only 1-0 Reno. Pitch to Tristan English, and it's taken upstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike. English struck out looking his only other time. This will cost Tang more bullets, and Kai Wei is about to throw his 54th pitch of the outing. 55th, I beg your pardon. Here's the 1-1, and it is a strike, and now 1-2. Should any additional runs score this inning, they would be unearned for Tang. Of course, the Rivercats hoping that doesn't come to pass. 1 ball and 2 strikes to English. Second baseman Estrada toward the middle, and the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and down on strikes English, and 7 strikeouts. Knee high, and it's 0-1 again. Chris Marco, the home plate umpire, is calling balls and strikes himself. The ABS is down. There's the 0-1, and it's taken for a strike. And now 0-2. Drew Stratman getting loose in the Rivercats bullpen as this inning commences. This is Tang's 76th pitch, the 0-2. Outside. And 1 ball and 2 strikes to Barossa. Kai Wei has struck out 4 in a row, and the last 5 outs that he has recorded have been strikeouts. 1 ball and 2 strikes going after number 11 here. It's on the way. Swing and a miss, and 11 strikeouts for Kai.